Homeocare, the chain of world-class homeopathy clinics with world-class care. Homeocare is the advanced homeopathy clinic in India.
Hello everyone, myself Dr. Dipali Patil, a homeopathic consultant practicing at Homeocare Vashi branch. Today, I will be discussing about a very common health issue seen in children, that is tonsillitis. Tonsillitis is basically inflammation and infection of tonsils. Tonsils are two oval-shaped lymphatic tissues which are present inside the throat, one each on the other side of the root of the tongue. The main function of tonsils is to prevent the entry of viruses and bacteria inside the body. They act as the first line of defense mechanism who do not allow the entry of viruses or bacteria inside the body. Tonsils contain WBC cells which are responsible to kill the germs. Now, what causes tonsillitis? Two reasons. One is viral and second is bacterial. The most common is streptococcal. How is the picture, the disease picture of tonsillitis? How a patient of tonsillitis, what would be the symptoms? First of all, as the tonsils are inflamed and enlarged, there will be redness and swelling in the tonsils. Because of the redness and swelling, there will be pain while swallowing the food. The lymph nodes will be enlarged around the tonsils. There will be high-grade fever with chills. There will be halitosis, that is also called as bad breath. There will be weakness. The child will have poor appetite. And the other associated symptoms can be radiating pain to the head and radiating pain to the ear or radiating pain to the neck. So this is the basic disease picture of tonsillitis. Now, the types of tonsillitis. It all depends on the duration of disease. If the disease is not more than 10 days of duration, then it is acute tonsillitis. But if the duration of the disease is more than 10 days, occurring multiple times in a year, then it is chronic tonsillitis. In chronic tonsillitis, what you can see is tonsil stones. Now, these tonsil stones are hard nodular stones which is formed when the debris is collected from blood, from dead cells, from food particles and from germs. This debris comes together and form a hard nodule called as tonsil stones. In chronic tonsillitis, soreness in the throat, the enlargement of the lymph nodes and halitosis, that is bad breath, is normally seen for a longer duration. The third type of tonsillitis is recurrent tonsillitis. This is when the tonsillitis occurs more than 7 times in a year, or more than 5 times in 2 consecutive years, or more than 3 times in 3 consecutive years. Then it is said to be recurrent tonsillitis. Now, how to diagnose that the patient is having tonsillitis? So, when you take the child to the doctor will have a thorough physical examination of throat and nasal cavity, and he would see that the tonsils are enlarged. In this way, the tonsillitis is diagnosed. But sometimes the doctor may suggest to go for regular blood test or throat swab to understand if it is a bacterial infection or not. Now, the investigation is also done and the doctor has already started with the medications for tonsillitis. But along with the medications, what can be done to make the child feel better? What can be done is home remedies. Home remedies are those remedies which are very easily available in our kitchen, and these remedies are very good in antioxidant properties, antibacterial properties, anti-inflammatory properties. So, number 1, salt water gargling. Take 8 ounces of warm water, put half teaspoon of salt in it and ask your child to gargle 3 to 4 times in a day. What happens is the salt will reduce the inflammation, kill the bacteria, and in this way the overall inflammation will come down. After that, you can give warm beverages to your child like thyme tea, chamomile tea, peppermint tea, ginger tea. All these tea have excellent antioxidant products, and they are natural lubricants which will reduce the soreness in the throat, nasal congestion and overall pain also. Next, what can be given is cold food. Cold food like ice cream, popsicles and ice chips. These food help in soothing the throat. So cold food is also suggested in tonsillitis. Give your child very soft food to eat during the infection. That will help the child to gulp the food easily without having any pain. Next, what can be given is mixture of lemon and honey. Honey itself is an excellent wound healer, excellent antioxidant property, and lemons are full of vitamin C. They also reduce the pain and inflammation considerably in respiratory system. The other vitamin C products like oranges, pomegranate can also be given to the child. Let the child have adequate rest. Let the child rest properly to recover faster from the infection. Also avoid allergens because allergens can aggravate the infection. Also avoid straining of voice. Keep quiet. Give rest to your throat. And the best thing to do along with all these home remedies is take adequate care. Take adequate rest. Tonsils are said to be the lifeguard of our body. They are said to be the first level of defense mechanism against the bacteria, viruses and all kind of infection. They help the body, they help the immune system and body by not allowing the entry to this bacteria and viruses to affect the more important organs of our body. Now, what happens in recurrent tonsillitis? What is advisable? To remove the tonsils. But do you think it is advisable to remove the tonsils? What will happen if the tonsils are removed in the child? After the removal of tonsils, the first level of defense mechanism at the door level or at the local level is not working. The bacteria and viruses are directly entering into the lungs, are directly entering into the respiratory tract, which is creating more dreadful diseases. The overall immunity of the child comes down because they have got an open invitation directly into the body. So what should be done? What is advisable is to take homeopathic medicines for tonsillitis. What homeopathic medicines do in tonsillitis? Two things. First, if the child is having poor immunity and catching the infection recurrently, the overall immunity of the child will improve. How? The disease force will weaken after taking the medication and the body itself will try to fight against these allergens or irritants or infections. The body will come down to a level where it can directly fight with this infection. So basically homeopathic medicines help to improve the immunity to that level that the body itself will take care of the infection. Point number 2, whatever organs whose function is not happening properly because of the poor immunity, those organs or those tissue will also function better, do their duty in a better way. So if tonsils are not working properly and there is recurrent tonsillitis, the homeopathic medicines will enhance the action of these particular tissues or organs, improving overall immunity and bringing the child into a state of healthiness. So basically homeopathic medicines will improve the overall immunity of the child and also take care of the organs or tissues which are not functioning properly. At Homeocare, as you can see, we have a child observation room where the child is advised to play during the case taking. After the detailed case taking and thorough observation of the child, we start with the constitutional medicines which improve the general immunity of the child. At Homeocare, we do take utmost care to take care of the patients on a holistic approach. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, share and subscribe our channel.